Okay, so today's the morning the chicks turned 7 weeks. So, again, not a great idea to do chickens in the wintertime. So moving the chicken tractor is going really well. You can see kind of the line. Oh, maybe you can't see it, but there's a line where it has followed, and we just yesterday, 2 days ago, moved it over, and now we'll be going back this way and all the way up to the garage. I'm really hoping that it helps with our grass. So let's see how they're doing this morning. I put the blanket on because it's getting really cold at night now. And that kind of helps with the wind. I'm giving them a thick layer of bedding to sleep in at night, just of hay. Can hear them in there. They're getting excited. They just want to be fed. This rock. Move this tire. Just using whatever I have that's heavy to hold everything down. All right, let's see how they're doing this morning.
Good morning, guys. They are ready to eat. Good morning.
All right, so I will go get their feed and get this day started. So they're going through 2 of these 10-pound hanging feeders per day. So at this stage in their life, they are eating a lot and, as always, pooping a lot. But now with the chicken tractor, I don't care so much that they're pooping because I don't have to clean it up. It's just going to help with the lawn this summer. So let's get this taken over to the chicks. Okay, so every morning I get their food and I put it at the far end, the end where I'll be moving the chicken tractor to, so that once I put that in there, they're all down at that end eating, so I don't have to worry about pushing the chicken tractor or pulling the chicken tractor and them getting run over. The system works fairly well. So once the food is in, then I lift up the handles that the wheels are on, and that lifts up the one side so that it's easier to either push or pull. While they're eating on this side, pretty clever. Keeps them out of the way while I push it. And as you can see, the chickens could care less what I'm doing because they are all about food. So I use these straps to lift this end. It's a little more difficult to push than it is to pull, but just lift up. It's really cold. And push. Just move it a little bit at a time so I don't run any toes over. That chirping is not me running them over, that's them choking on the food. Keep checking because I don't want to run any of them over. A little more. Okay. And then I put their water in. Take the water out at night, every night, because it just freezes. So I take the water out and dump it so it doesn't freeze and break the parts of the water. And then I just refill it in the morning with fresh water. This morning, while filling the water up, I broke the hose because it was frozen. So I got water all over myself. But got it filled up, put it in the tractor, close up the top so no predators can get in, and they can just enjoy their day. Water every night because it's freezing. It's getting really, really cold at night, so I'm actually considering putting them back into the shed because we've got some really cold overnight temperatures coming. New Year's Day, the high I think is 18. All right, so they're eating. I've got a thick layer of bedding, fresh water, and they haven't discovered that the other food is over here, so these guys are pretty lucky it's not crowded. So when we first put them out in the chicken tractor, this like screened area where they can get in the sun was facing north, and because it's winter, they weren't getting any sun. So we turned it around so that the screened area is facing south. So the sun should be there in a little bit, so they'll have some warmth. It's working out pretty well so far. Our chicken tractor is not ideal. We just decided we wanted to use stuff that we had laying around, and we did have to buy a few things to do it. My husband did it, made it, but it's working out pretty well. All right, let's get back inside. It's cold out here. So I cleaned out the brooder off their bedding and got my raised bed, so I put some on the top of that one and on the top of this one. And then that should help with my garden this summer. But here comes that sun. It's a beautiful day. Just love the barn. It's gorgeous. And there's the chickens. So when we do this again in the spring, the chickens will be out in the field instead of in our backyard. So I'll come out here and show you. So they're going to start on the south side of our house. In this pasture here. You can see where the field has been planted. In this part already has been planted. It's got pasture grass in it. So that's where our pigs that we get in the spring will be, and the chickens will follow the pigs. We'll see how it works. All right, I'm gonna head back inside because it's really cold out here. My fingertips are starting to burn. Go get some hot coffee and breakfast.